interesting thing happened to me yesterday where my mechanic who comes to my barn helps me work on my fleet of bikes. I have many, like 40 something, and he was still moving back up to North Carolina, but he's gonna come back every 2 weeks and help me. But I'd put a post on Facebook looking for some mechanic help, and for some reason this guy out of Atlanta, Rob Baird, something like that, he posted a pretty nasty response. For one, assuming I didn't know as much as he does. I've been in the industry just as long as him. But, I mean, it was flat out insulting, some of the stuff he was saying. And I didn't know about it until a friend of mine messaged me. And I went and looked at it. And I was instantly replied there and posted some other stuff about it. To say the least, I was pissed. And so I found his information, which was staring me right in the face. I didn't know it was on his cover page or whatever. His profile picture was his business card. And so I called him up to ask him, hey, what the heck's all this about? Yeah, I don't even know you. But he says we've crossed paths in the past, but he was apologetic, and I still don't understand why he gave all these excuses, but I'm like, seems like he's got a good thing going, and he's been in the industry for a long time, and I think we both love cycling, and we both want to get everybody on a bike, and that's why I do this. I don't get paid. But he was even cracking snide remarks about my YouTube channel and getting sick of all my rich retiree gravel rides. And I'm like, I only do this to help, like today, show somebody a trail or trails they might not have ridden, or to show them that, hey, if an old 61-year-old fat guy, as of this morning, I'm 211, can do these bike adventures, well then most other people can too. And I'm trying to show them how, and demonstrating in the process, and make it a little bit interesting with not as much comedy, but show other people joining me for having fun, having a little adrenaline rush on the downhills, and I haven't done many yet, but I'll do more like bike checks, and here's some how-to this and that. But just really trying to help people get into cycling, and more specifically, I'm into mountain biking and gravel biking, so off-road stuff. So back to the Rob, I think it's his name. I think we have similar goals, but I don't know, man. I hadn't been that mad in a long time, because he was calling out things that, it's like me being a volunteer firefighter. If anybody ever cracks on volunteer firefighters, I set them straight as much as I can, or at least educate them that most of the fire departments are volunteer. And especially you're out in the country, there's not a high dollar city fire department or county fire department around the corner. So even if there is, they need help on the big stuff. Anyway, we don't get paid for it, and I don't get paid to do this stuff. Actually, it costs me a lot of money, a lot of money. And I usually, either extra stuff I have or used stuff I have, I either sell it for dirt cheap or I give it away to friends and people that seem cool. Even the bikes I've sold, I'm lucky to get half of what I got in it. Whoa, that's interesting. I didn't see that coming. So yeah, the trail cuts back to the right. I guess we're still on the Gobbler, the White Blaze Trail. I'll look for a marker here in a minute. Anyway, that's my story for now.